So this is that Remington 700 AAC-SD Tactical Chamberlain 6.5 Creedmoor that I was going back and forth with Remington about replacing that factory X Mark Pro trigger. I ended up just ordering a Timney Elite Hunter trigger for it, and right now it's at about 2 pounds. So I was really happy about how it performed at the range this last weekend, and I definitely think it improved my groups. The other things about the rifle is, on top of the rifle is the Athlon Aries BTR first focal plane, and that is 4.5 to 27. Really happy with that scope. It's not the nicest scope in the world, but out of my rifles, that's the nicest scope I have. So pretty pleased with that scope. Underneath that is the Hogue overmolded stock. I epoxy bedded the stock, and that definitely stiffened it up quite a bit. So happy how that came out. And then below that, I put a Magpul Pro Hunter detachable box magazine setup on there. Took a little Dremel to open up that mag well from the factory hinge floor plate, but ended up working pretty good and functions pretty nice. But other than that, I wanted to show you guys some groups on how this rifle shot with some factory Hornady 147 ELD match bullets. Here are a few groups at 100 yards with that Hornady factory ammo. All the groups are 5-shot groups, and as you can see, they range anywhere from about 650 thousandths up to over 1 3/4 inches. So had a pretty big total spread, but most of the groups, as you can see, are under 1 inch. So I was pretty happy about how it performed, being for the most part factory rifle, and seeing that gun shoot sub MOA with somebody who hasn't been shooting bolt action rifles for very long. Definitely excited to see how far we can take this out and how much more accuracy we can get out of it. So far, the only ammo I've ran through this is that Hornady 147 grain ELD match, and that's to get it zeroed and then shoot these groups that you see in front of you. So I want to eventually work up a hand load, same with my 224 Valkyrie. Just have to order the dies and then see which bullets are going to be the best ones to run with. But from factory ammo, being able to shoot sub MOA, relatively consistency, and close to even a 1/2 inch on some groups, I'd like to see if we can maybe get that number down to under 1/2 inch with a factory action and a factory barrel. So that'd be pretty impressive if Remington could pull something like that together. So the next thing I'd like to do after I get those hand loads figured out and get it consistent at 100 yards, hopefully under 1/2 inch, I want to take it out to about 500 yards is what my range is at right now. So take it out to 500 yards, see if those groups stay consistent, see if I can stay sub MOA, and if not, then keep backing it up from there. But so far, decently impressed with the factory Remington 700 AAC-SD and 6.5 Creedmoor. The last upgrade I'd like to do this rifle is throw a muzzle brake on the front of it. Being a 6.5 Creedmoor, it doesn't kick very much at all, and after I epoxy bedded the stock and forend, that added a lot of weight to it because the rifle's coming in just under 12 pounds now. The main reason I want to throw the muzzle brake on there is to get more of a linear recoil and try to reduce that barrel harmonics as much as possible to see if the accuracy can't get down to that 1/2 inch range like we're looking for. So if there's any muzzle brakes out there that are side port only ports with no vents on the top or anything like that, let me know if you're running them on your 6.5s and how they're running, because I'm trying to figure out the best one to run on this. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.